What's up, everybody? I'm gonna come and check on everybody, know and give an update on the situation on my adoption, finding my birth parents and everything. Social service had called me yesterday out of surprise. I didn't hear the phone ring because I always got my headphones in my ear, so that make it that I won't know it's somebody on call or somebody on the phone until the music stopped. And then by the time I put my phone in my pocket to see who was calling, it hung up. But then they called right back. You know, and I gotta say, that was a call I was waiting to hear. That was that call that I've been waiting on for a long time. And in a way, I was giving her a hope. You know what I'm saying? But you know how the process is. Some things take longer than others to solve. So the lady gave me the update. You know that she did the research. She said she gonna do a follow research on my birth mom, and they got her name or whatever, and she didn't answer the question correctly. Says they asked her a question that only her mother would know about that situation, and she was acting correctly. She sounded impaired, meaning like I guess she had a stroke or something, or she stuttered real bad, or whatever the situation may be. The lady didn't go in details, and she said that when they got they were waiting on the birth certificate, my original copy of my birth certificate. Virginia needed to pay for that. They paid for it and got it, and she was hoping that would narrow it down for my father. But unfortunately, his name was not on my birth certificate. So, you know, for whatever reason, he didn't sign my birth certificate. But they tracked down. I have another sibling out there, my brother. I have a birth brother, so I actually have family in Virginia. And the lady said that he sounded very excited. He ready to meet me and everything. And I guess he told Social Service what was going on with my father's situation and whatnot. And he's passed away, you know, so like that kind of hurt a little. That kind of hurt because like, damn, you know, I was looking forward to getting to know both my parents, you know what I mean, and now to find out that one had passed away, so that got me ready, anxious to get out there to Virginia and get to know my mom while I still have a chance to get to know her, you know what I'm saying, because that opportunity to get to know my dad unfortunately is now gone, you know what I'm saying, but I can listen to the stories that my brother and my mom had to tell me about my dad, you know what I'm saying, and get an idea what kind of man he was, you know what I'm saying, and my brother anxious to meet me, I'm anxious to meet him, you know what I'm saying. I had him over his name, I told him his name was Donnell, blah 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 and everything, and we got to talking, me and so we got to talk about that. She was very excited, and she gonna let him explain everything to me. So now I'm waiting on the paperwork to come in the mail for my consent for her to release my information to him. He said he been looking for me everywhere, whatnot, but you know, I guess that's one of the reasons why Facebook want people to use their government name on Facebook, so that way it make it easier for people to find you. But unfortunately, I don't have my government name on Facebook because two of the people that know me from Facebook, that see me around the city, go to address me by my last name. I feel like the only people that should call me by my last name is people that know me personally. Not because you seen me out and about, now you address me as my name, so that's why I came with that nickname. You know, one day I might get over the nickname thing and change my Facebook back to my government name, but I don't want everybody walking around coming by my government name. I mean, that's just not me. I feel like if you don't know me personally, you shouldn't address me as my government name. That's just me. You know what I mean? Only people that know me personally, like church members, family members, close friends, and I don't have too many of them. I can count on all 10 of my fingers of how many close friends I have here in Orlando, Florida. So, you know, but I believe if I would have kept the last name Gilliam, if I'd have kept my birth last name, you know what I'm saying, it'd have been easier for them to find me. But, you know, I've been searching on Facebook, but nothing really comes up, because y'all know I've been searching on Facebook, and everybody with my birth last name says they don't know nothing about a situation like mine that happened in their family in the early 90s. So, you know, but I'm thankful for the progress, you know what I'm saying. It's paying off. So now wanting a consent form to come in where I can sign it for and give the approval for social services in Virginia to give my brother my information. And I'm praying that he take the time to talk to our mom about the situation and maybe get that process going, because they got the paperwork as undisclosed, meaning they won't reveal nothing until they get her to answer the question correctly. So And the father, since he's deceased, they got his information that's undisclosed too. So I would have to learn everything from my mom and my brother when that time comes. So now, since finding that out, I'm about to start saving money. I might have to change my birthday plans. Instead of me balling out around Florida for my birthday, I'm about to save money to go back to Virginia. So I'm already checking Amtrak and Greyhound fees to get to Virginia and back to see my mom and my brother. You know what I'm saying? I told my kids the update. I gave my kids' moms the update. You know, they're excited. They're like, okay, go with it, follow it through. You know, my son like pushing it to do right away, just in case anything happens. So he pushing the issue to happen right away. My 12-year-old, you know, that's how mature he is at 12 years old. I already thinking like, suppose something bad happened between now and August. You know what I'm saying? I love how mature he acting about the whole situation. You know, I have to admit the holiday be real lonely for me, because like my kids, they be with their mama's side of the family, then I'm home alone, like looking sad, looking sick, kind of like the movie Home Alone, you know what I'm saying? But now it look like I'm about to have a family, thank God, you know what I'm saying? And that way I have my immediate family, and also my birth mom still have pictures of me when I was a child. And I'm like, that really made my day to hear that, because I want to see why my 12-year-old, why he looks so identical like me. I mean, you would swear to God, I lay down and had him and pushed him out myself. That's how much my 12-year-old looked just like me. I mean, this little boy, he off the chain. He off the chain like me too, but I'm talking about looks. You put me and him side to side, and I guarantee you, everybody say that's my twin. That's why I call him my twin, my right-hand man. You know what I mean? But they all excited, so you know I'm getting this money right. I'm not taking away from what I already got planned, but the money that I am saving for my birthday might have to go towards this trip to Virginia for a weekend to see what's what. Then we all can connect through Facebook, YouTube. You like, get this, you know, I don't care what happened in the past. Whatever was done is done. That was back then. Life has changed. I don't make my mistakes in life just like they made their mistakes. I don't improve my life just like they don't improve their life. So I just want to have a mother and son relationship from the moment that we meet until God called us home. Other than that, that's all I'm focused on. Same thing, my brother. If he had kids out there in the VA, then hey, I love to meet them. You know what I mean? Just, you know, connect with some people that I was born with. You know what I mean? Because as y'all already know, my Dr. Mom, we ain't had no contact with one another since '99. You know what I'm saying? Her sons, one is in prison here in Orlando, in Florida. The other one in California, I think the other one in California, but we all living our own life, you know what I mean? We all post on a regular basis on Facebook, so other than Facebook, we really don't be in touch like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, I would love to have some family I would love to have family, you know what I mean? Family is an important thing, man, just to know what's in my gene, what kind of diabetes, high blood pressure, whatever running my gene, you know, I would like to know beforehand, before anything come out down the road as I get older, because I'm already 37. So we talking about people that haven't seen me since 92. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to this experience. I'm looking forward to having a relationship with my mom, having a relationship with my brother, and whatever other family I have in Virginia. You know, I'm looking forward to it. That way, when I do start truck driving, when Lord's willing, when I get these CDLs, that will help me out a lot, because then I can get a lot of trips back home to Virginia and spend time with family, and that way I have somewhere to go for the holidays other than being in Georgia when I move to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I can go to Virginia too for Christmas and spend time with family and make friends up there too to hang out with, you know, and just where they can come to Florida or come to Georgia sometime to see me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that family. I want my own family. You know what I mean? I want to be part of my immediate family, the people that gave birth to me. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's been so important for me to be in my kids' life. Yeah, I spend a lot of time working, but I also make time for them whenever I can. You know what I mean? As soon as I get a day off, I make time. Whether I got money in my pocket or not to take them out, I let them know. They know every time Daddy come around, Dad is not coming out of the pocket, because sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. But I just want to spend that time with them, let them see that image, because me, at 37 years old, everything that every man have ever taught me since the day I was born up to the very moment, I still think about it. And I think about the ones that taught me the old school way when I was in middle school, high school. I'm talking about all that men taught me back then still is part of the way I carry myself today. So I want that same effect on my kids, and that's why I started this YouTube channel that had the same effect on the world. So that's the update on this whole situation.